Harvest Canada is the largest aquaculture company in British Columbia, with over 500 employees dedicated to raising sustainable salmon. Farming along the beautiful coastline of BC, our salmon are raised in their natural environment, which is also home to the orca whale, grizzly bears, and bald eagles. Our main office is located in Campbell River, a city world famous for its salmon fishing. We'd like to take you on a tour of our business to show you how Marine Harvest staff raise one of the world's healthiest and popular foods, salmon. The story begins at a freshwater hatchery like Big Tree Creek, where eggs and milk from our broodstock are used to grow a new generation of healthy and fresh salmon. Eggs are placed into rearing trays until they hatch. When the sac fry are ready, they're moved into larger holding tanks. Several times during this process, the fish are divided and sorted to ensure they have the best possible growing conditions. After growing for 1 year at the freshwater hatchery, the salmon fry are ready to move to saltwater. These small salmon are now referred to as smolts. They're moved by trucks and live haul vessels and entered directly into pens waiting for them at the saltwater farm. Each salmon is counted into the pen, where they'll be fed and cared for as they grow to maturity over the next 16 to 24 months. At harvest time, the fish are moved from our farm sites aboard specially equipped harvest vessels to the processing plant in Port Hardy. There, the salmon are carefully processed and shipped fresh to our customers. Now that you've learned how we raise our salmon, let's join our dedicated team of employees on one of our saltwater farms to see what they do to provide you fresh and healthy salmon. Our workplace is one of the world's most beautiful marine environments, and work schedules are typically 8 days on and 6 days off. The crew boat takes our staff to the farm site to start their shift. When the weather is nice, it just may be the world's most relaxing and beautiful commute to work. But when the weather is bad, well, it's just a good idea to hold on tight. Incoming and departing crews meet at the site to catch up on farm conditions and what's happened during days off. Farm crews are usually 4 people who live on site in floating or land-based houses with full kitchen and laundry facilities. Early the next morning, after breakfast and a quick weather update, staff start the day by performing safety and environmental checks. This may include using a plankton tow to ensure water conditions are ideal for feeding. Now it's feeding time. A natural and well-balanced fish feed is important to ensure a healthy salmon. Our salmon receive a balanced diet daily, which contains plant and fish proteins from sustainable sources. Salmon are very efficient at converting this feed to body weight. This is because they're cold-blooded and don't waste energy heating their bodies. Every feeding is monitored with underwater cameras. Feed is our #1 cost, so when the fish stop eating, we stop feeding. Specialized staff regularly monitor the ocean bottom near our farm sites to ensure the aquatic environment stays healthy. Our Campbell River offices include a team of fish health staff and a state-of-the-art laboratory for detailed fish health analysis. Scuba divers make regular visits to the farm site to inspect each net pen and anchoring systems. Other duties on site may include equipment maintenance, cleanup, data entry, and record keeping. After 18 to 24 months of hard work, it's time to send these 12-pound salmon to market. Early one morning, the harvest boat arrives to take the largest salmon to our processing plant. Over the next few weeks, this process is repeated until the farm is empty. When the farm site is emptied, it will remain empty for a few months to allow the ocean bottom to return to its natural state. The fresh salmon are transported on ice to our state-of-the-art processing plant in Port Hardy, where they're cleaned, graded, cut to order, and then packaged on ice. This plant has the capacity to do as many as 35,000 salmon daily. Our skilled staff work year-round to provide customers with a variety of product options, including whole fish, steaks, and fillets. Built in 2003 to modern standards, this processing facility exceeds all regulatory and food safety requirements for domestic and export markets. Each day, professional cleaning and maintenance staff are dedicated to ensuring the plant is ready for production, and this work is routinely audited by the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. In just a few hours, the fresh salmon is packaged and shipped immediately from Vancouver Island on trucks to our waiting customers in places like Vancouver, Seattle, and San Francisco.
I've been preparing Marine Harvest fresh salmon for many years. It's a great product, fresh year-round. The sales staff are always a pleasure to deal with, deliver the product on time and to my specifications. I always get great comments on the salmon I serve for Marine Harvest. It's one of the best to deal with.
For more about Marine Harvest Canada, please visit marineharvestcanada.com.